Why does the Cumberland River make me think of slavery? So yesterday I posted these clips in the bend of the Cumberland where Nashville sits. And though Nashville is in the landlocked state of Tennessee, its location on the Cumberland meant that it had more in common with other port cities than the rest of the state. And when it comes to slavery, that is super important. You see, enslaved people in port cities had jobs on the river. They worked on boats, they worked as dock workers, and even those who labored in plantations had contact with the river people, and that's where their supplies came from, but more importantly, that's where their information came from. So practically what that meant was that the people enslaved here in Nashville, Tennessee, had access to information from all over the world. Look at this book. This is Julia Scott's A Common Wind. Scott, rest in power, traced the circulation of knowledge among the enslaved all over the Atlantic world, not just here in the US. What he found was that news and gossip that was important to enslaved and free Black people traveled via waterways. When the enslaved people of Haiti took their independence from France, the enslaved populations in Nashville heard about it. They filed that information away, the how, the when, anything that could help them achieve freedom. In fact, we have a cemetery down here named after the revolutionary Haitian who led the revolt, Toussaint Louverture. So look at this book up here, written by the professor who trained me, Jane Landers. She shows how Black revolutionaries shared their blueprints to freedom. All that to say is that enslaved people in port towns like Nashville, Tennessee, knew what enslaved people all over the world knew. And this information kept them alive and one step ahead of the enslavers. And it allowed the enslaved to react quickly to things like the outbreak of the Civil War. They knew immediately what side they would be on and how they could leverage this political opportunity to win back their human rights.